Midtown Tulsa. This is Hicks Brunson Eyewear Friday Morning Live. It's a little bit earlier time, 9:12 Central Time.
Yep.
We've been doing these a little bit earlier, Becky Joe.
Yes, we have, Daniel. Just a couple minutes.
Yeah, we used to start at 9:30 Central. We started a little bit earlier because we started realizing we had a little bit more to talk about.
Yes.
And so that's where we're at. So we got some fun stuff on the agenda for today. We're going to talk about summertime is upon us.
Yes.
And we got sports eyewear. You're going to be getting outdoors more. Maybe you're, jogging, running, playing tennis, maybe you're roller skating, maybe you're cycling. We got a lot of good sports eyewear for the runners and the cyclists and the golfers, lots of golfers.
Yes, lots and lots and lots of golfers.
Lots of golfers, especially around our area here in Tulsa. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about sports eyewear for a little bit. Hang with us, because if sports eyewear is not your thing, we're going to roll right into a new drop from the ever popular T. Henri. Beautiful new piece. I think y'all are going to like this color. And we also have a new drop from Anna-Karin Karlsson. And then if there's time, we got some tinted transitions lens looks of the week. Really cool stuff happening, so let's get into it.
Yep.
We got sports eyewear, and we're getting outdoors, warmer weather. And so for these outdoor activities, we have got the Shield, and the Shield is great for the cyclists. And
Yes.
This, though, Shield is mostly just great for people who want to look cool and wear the 90s style when they're rolling around town. The cyclists could wear this too, but we're going to share with you some really good prescription or non-prescription lens technology, whether you wear prescription or not also. And coming soon, we're going to share with you, Rudy Project has a built-in prescription Shield technology that we're going to be able to do, and we're going to be able to do it in frames like the Trellix right here. And the Trellix is a great pair for cycling because it's high, it's wide, it gives you great periphery, and this particular color is a photochromic, so it's this clear color in low light, and then as soon as you step into the sunlight, I'm just going to do one side of it here. As soon as you roll out into the sunlight, you get this nice amber color, which is just awesome for the roads because it provides such a clear view, high contrast, high clarity, which is what you need when you're cruising fast on the roads. So all you cyclists out there, you got to check out some of these designs from Rudy Project. What else do we have for golf?
For golfers. So for those of you who come in and you go, I need a new pair of wrap sunglasses for playing golf. This is the ride-on frame, but this has the golf lens in it. So indoors or low UV light areas, you are going to see it like this. It's really easy to see through the lens. I'm only going to do one just like Daniel did previously. But when you go out into the sun, this lens is going to considerably darken. So one thing that Rudy has done, well, one of the many things Rudy has done, they've put a lot of money and technology into what lens helps what activity. So if you are tracking an object through the air, golf, baseball, softball, tennis, any of those activities where a ball is involved, this is going to help you be able to track that ball a little better through the air because of the color of the lens. So these are super comfortable. One thing we really didn't talk about just yet is how customizable this frame is. So the bridge right here, you can bring that guy in or splay it out if you need it a little bit closer to the face. And also about 3/4 of the way back this temple, you have the ability to bend and customize the fit of this temple. If you want to bring it all the way in and get a really good skull grip, you can. If you're one of those people that prefer it down behind the ear, it totally works either way. So these frames are extremely light, very durable, and extremely customizable just in the fit alone, besides what you can do to the lenses.
Yeah, I love it. I in a former life, I was a distance runner. I was a marathoner. I did a whole bunch of marathons, and the Magnus here, the Ride-On, are some of my favorite frames that I ever had when I was running, and this is the Impact X Laser Red, which is a clear to racing red with a blue mirror. So when you go outside, you're this in low light, and indoors, you're this in bright sunlight. And guys, this red color, it took me a little bit to get used to it at first, but when you take this red color out onto the roads, everything is so sharp, so clear. When you're running, or if you're cycling, you need to be able to see the contours of the road. You can see every pebble, every crevice. It's such a beautiful thing optically. And the lenses are made of NXT, which is optically very pure, far superior to polycarbonate, which is used in a lot of sports eyewear. They don't use a lot of polycarbonate in Rudy Project. Rudy Project is an Italian sports eyewear brand. It's been around since the 1980s, and all of those adjustable features Becky Jo was just talking about make these frames so comfortable to wear. So we just wanted to share with you guys. And again, if you're just joining in, just jumping in with us here, the first part of our stream today is sports eyewear. We're going to get to T. Henri, we're going to get to Anna-Karin, and we might get to tinted transitions lens looks of the week. So sit tight for some new topics coming up. So what else do we have here? This one I love for running actually as well.
So this is a very good lens for running. Some people, because this is a Polar 3FX, which means it is a polarized lens, and this is the lens color looking through it. Let me get my head out of the way there. This is one of those colors that if you are looking for a polarized lens, say where your path takes you in life, you're around a bunch of water, you really just notice that sometimes it makes you a little squinty. Having a polarized lens will really help with that because it helps with flat surface reflections that you get off of glass, metal, and water. So having this lens, being able to have it polarized is a great option.
That lens color is phenomenal. It's one of my favorites. We've got a lot of trail people, a lot of hikers, a lot of trail runners. I mean, there's trails all over this great country and all around the world. In our city here in Tulsa, we've got Turkey Mountain, and the trails out at Turkey Mountain are just fantastic, gorgeous scenic views. When you're on the trails, the Impact X laser brown color is really ideal. So this in low light, this brown color, when you get into the sun, and it really gives you a sharper and enhanced view of the trails that you happen to be on. So some great frames for trail, walking, running, hiking. And then we have some other brands here at Hicks Brunson Eyewear. We also carry Maui Jim. This is I believe the Banyans. Yes, this is the Banyans in tortoise. Maui Jim, world renowned for their high quality polarized lenses. We also have the new Ho'okipa in crystal.
And this one right here is a little bit smaller. It fits a little bit closer to the face. But if you are looking for one of those frames that has that nice wrap that comes all the way around, maybe you're a boater. Maybe you are out there on the water and you don't like the fact that the wind can come in behind that lens. With a high wrap like this, or even like the one that Daniel's wearing right now, these are fantastic for that. This is done in a gray bi-gradient mirror, so you have a mirror above the eye and a mirror below the eye that kind of kicks those reflections out of the center of your eye.
Maybe you're fishing, and these polarized lenses are gonna give you the edge. You can see through the surface of the water, see the fish down below, so they're fantastic for that. This is the Ho'okipa with the famous rose lens. This is the Banyans with the amber lens. There's a whole lot more in the Maui Jim collection, so that is that. What else do we have? I think that concludes
our sports eyewear segment of our stream.
Yeah, and we're headed into summer, guys, so we're going to talk a little bit more about sports eyewear in the coming weeks. Rudy Project has a great prescription shield technology that we're going to share with you that we can't wait to share with you.
And one of the reasons why we kind of touched on it a little bit, one of the reasons why we're bringing it up now, if you need your prescription lens done before Tulsa Tough. So Tulsa Tough is the 6th, 7th, and 8th of June. You need to get in pretty soon and come in and see us so that we can get your prescription taken care of.
We almost forgot. Yes, that's part of why it's summertime, it's getting warm out, people are getting outside, but here around Tulsa, do we re-lens frames? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hardcore Weather One, thanks for the comment on YouTube. You can reach out to us, tell us what you want to do. You can send us a frame. We'll make your eyewear dreams come true, whatever you're looking for. Tulsa Tough, though, one of the biggest bike races in the country, right here in our hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's coming up on June 7th and 8th. If you're a cyclist and you need some cool cycling shades, not only to perform well, but to look good when you're in the race and when you're on all those long training runs, Hicks Brunson Eyewear in Utica Square, we've got you covered, our cyclist friends. All right, so let's move on. We got a new drop from T. Henri.
Yes.
New drop from T. Henry. What is the...
And I'm going to be jealous and I'm going to take the black one because orange is not my color, but that is a pretty sexy frame.
Orange is the new black, actually,
Oh, yeah, orange
right?
is the new
Orange
black,
is the new
yeah.
black. So we're talking about the Yurus. Did you guys ever see anything so beautiful? This is T. Henry. Tyler Henry, based out of Boca Raton. If you haven't seen this collection, check it out at hicksbrunson.com. Beautiful Japanese acetate, Japanese titanium, 18 karat gold plating. These designs are sick. Like,
Yes.
this is citrus. Citrus is orange and
Very orangey.
silver. The lens is solid gray. I mean, I don't know what more I need to say about this color. This is loud and fun and proud. And if you like to make a style statement, it's not just the colors and the beauty of it. These details, very thick Japanese titanium. Look at the orange. Look at the orange color inlay on the titanium in the silver. I love the paddle temple. It's polished black, but it has a little bit of a yellowy green
Yep.
crystal acetate right here. It's got non-slip grip, this hand-carved little ridges in the back to help it stay on. This is one of those frames that it fits almost any face really well. It just glides on, kind of naturally curves around the back of the head. So this is the Yurus. Becky Jo's got the asteroid color.
Yes, I have asteroid. So it is a black and gold. Look at this gold all the way across the top of this frame. These came in and I was like, ooh, I need to go see exactly what that is and put it on my face. So it has this beautiful detailing all the way down the temple core. And they've done, on this particular one, instead of it being a color, it's really clear, so it kind of accentuates the shaping of the back of that temple. And the lens color is done as a gray to yellow gradient. I'm gonna hold it up against the ceiling so you can kind of see that beautiful color there. Absolutely stunning to look through this lens. It is super comfortable. This definitely, like Daniel was saying, these make a loud statement, but they're so well proportioned and so well balanced that it doesn't feel like you have this really thick chunk of acetate sitting on your nose. It is just super, super comfortable. And I would probably need just maybe a little teeny bit of adjustment on this particular one, just to get a nice little hug there, but they are stunning, absolutely stunning. The detail work down that core wire is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen T. Henry, you got to check out the rest of the T. Henry collection. Did we even mention their limited edition pieces? Did we mention that?
No,
So they come numbered. This is number 5 of 149. You can see that right there.
And the asteroid color is number 41. Turn it around this way. It is right there, number 41 of 149. So think about this. You know, they always say that we're, what is it, like 3 points of connection or 6 points of connection for everybody else. So when you think about this, there's only gonna be 149 people in the world who have the ability to own this frame. And you could be one of them.
You'll be part of a small club. And
Very
that's,
small club.
Yeah, the T. Henry Eyewear, like, it's just cutting edge, beautiful stuff. So let's take a look at Anna-Karin Karlsson.
Yes.
Guys, my favorite new piece, when you talk about eyewear as artwork, Anna-Karin's one of the best in the business. This is the Lioness 2.0. I mean, I don't even know if I have words. Look at this beauty here. Just take a look at that. This is the black and gold color. The lens is a brown gradient color and stunning work. This one comes in at a 58i 16 bridge. And let's see if we can see, Anna-Karin pieces are also limited. 40, looks like 41 maybe, or maybe 61 of 120. Yep, I think is what it is here. So wicked cat eye, right? Like wicked cat eye. Look at that detail work on the gold, the polished black. Lioness, guys, what do you think? Like, Becky Jo, I mean, is it me? Is it me?
I mean, it makes you look a little more fierce. There you go.
It is definitely fierce. The
Yes.
Lioness 2.0 from Anna-Karin Karlsson. She does the Eagle Claw series. She does like some of the most awesome aviators that you've ever seen. This just blew me away. I appreciate when designers, because I think like there's a quote that comes to mind, and I can't remember who said this, but somebody a long time ago said, like, eyewear's been around for like, I don't know, hundreds of years, and it's the same. All it is a bridge, a couple of lenses, and a couple of temples, and yet year after year, designers keep coming up with new ways to interpret that simple construction into fun, cool, artistic ways, and then you end up with things like the Lioness from Miss Anna-Karin Karlsson, Swedish designer, genius at avant-garde, unique, artistic pieces. So you got to check out her work.
So I have one of the other two from the most previous drop. This is I apologize ahead of time. I took many years of German, no French, so I apologize. Vie En Rose, maybe. Hopefully that's kind of close. This right here is a beautiful, oversized acetate with all of this beautiful titanium and gold detailing all the way down. You have negative space in here. I absolutely love a frame that is able to execute negative space and do it properly. This is absolutely stunning. This is a huge, oversized sun, but it is so lightweight. It is unbelievable. I'm always that person that's talking about how much something feels like on the bridge of the nose, because that matters to so many of our clients. This is a beautiful brown gradient lens in this absolute fantastic tortoise and gold.
Honey tortoise.
Honey tortoise and gold. So there's only 100 of these in the world, and this happens to be number 6. And I think, Daniel, you have
79.
79?
Yep, 79. This is the black
and gold. This is the black and gold. So if you are wanting something super sexy that is going to grab attention when you walk in the room, because people are going to want to know what you're wearing, this is absolutely stunning. And this has like a blue-gray gradient colored tint on the lens. And this is just absolutely fabulous eyewear. Anna-Karin just does so much detail work in her pieces, and they are just absolutely stunning. So if you are looking for an oversized sun, or even a titanium navigator or a titanium aviator, if you want something that just has a little teeny bit more pop than what you're able to find locally, just give us a call, because we have some absolute fantastically beautiful pieces on our website that we would love to share with you and help you make them yours.
Okay, that's the new drop from Anna-Karin. I think we've got time for Tinted Transitions Lens looks of the week. So we've got a very special piece here inside this box. Masunaga MOC Masters of Craft, maybe the hottest collection in the world right now, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I've never seen a collection this beautiful, this well made, this high end, that was in this high demand. Like we can't get enough of them and keep them.
Yes.
They come special order from Japan. We're trying to get more. We have another shipment on the way from Japan right now as we speak, because this is the most popular piece in the collection. So first of all, the packaging. This is model 001 color C. This is number 126 of 150 of this piece, of this colorway. So the cases, nice leather, MOC logo, design inspired by a race car steering wheel right here, guys. These are just incredible. Model 001, color C is black and gray and rose gold. Black and gray and rose gold. So the metal is actually both black and gray. You have the black racing stripes. You have the rose gold hinge lug, gold plated, 18 karat gold plated, rose gold top bar, bridge bar. And guys, these nose pads, they have the MOC logo, and they have a carved out ridge line that helps keep them, it's hard to get an angle of that nose pad, that keeps them nice and grippy on the face. This is the crystal gray acetate with the MOC logo medallion, sterling silver piece right in the tip, right there. This model has definitely been the most popular.
I would say so. Next to the round one.
Next to the round one. This has been the most popular for us. It's a great navigator, a little bit oversized. We customized it as promised. This is custom tinted transitions lens looks of the week segment. We customized it with a gray to blush gradient, round to 30%. We didn't want to do with this pair anything wild and funky. We just wanted to add to the classic look of the frame. And so that gray gives it a little bit of that indoor tint. That blush is just a little bit of flattering effect to the skin. And then our client wanted one of the transitions colors that is rarely used, graphite green. And I've called graphite green the redheaded stepchild of the classic colors. It's just not used that much. Gray and brown all the time.
I appreciate graphite green next to brown because Daniel and I, as you've heard before, we're kind of team brown. I will swap a graphite green for a brown. It's super soothing to look through.
It's very soothing. So graphite green, the history of this color is it was made in the original aviators by American Optical that the pilots in World War I, the Army Air Corps pilots in World War I wore. It was a graphite green lens color. It was they called it G15. So it was a gray with like a splash of green. And the purpose of this color is to provide very neutral, clear views of what you're looking at without modifying and changing color too much. But adding that green does enhance contrast and clarity a little bit. It gives you that edge, which you kind of need when you're a pilot. So that's the history of the graphite green color. This is the Gen S technology. So you're gonna see as I continue talking about it, and let's talk about it for a minute, but you're gonna see it fade back. You're actually gonna see it fade back. That's how fast it is. It's the fastest among the transitions portfolio to darken and to lighten. Only takes about 25 seconds or so to darken when you go out into the sun. Only takes about 2.5 minutes or so to lighten when you step out of the sun into the shade or indoors. And 2.5 minutes is just awesome fast because the previous generation that we had only a few years ago was around 5 minutes. And then the generation just a few years before that was around 10 minutes. So it used to be like watching paint dry.
Yes, very painful.
Now you can actually see it lightening as you're sitting here talking about it. You can already see it's lightened up just a little bit. So it's awesome technology. Gen S, for those of you that are interested in it, it's a transitions product that's available in a whole bunch of colors. The classic gray, brown, graphite green. It's available in the style colors amber, amethyst, emerald, sapphire, and the new ruby is the newest color to be added to the transitions portfolio. And so we really like it a lot. There's a lot of customizations that we do when we're tinting and combining tints with these transitions colors. So there you have it, mostly faded back to its original base color. Still a little bit of residual color at this point. So this is Masunaga model MOC. Very limited number of these. They're starting to get low of this model. If you're interested in these, we'll make all of our contact information available down below. You can view these frames on our website at hicksbrunson.com, and you can reach out to us if you want to try to pick up one of these models for yourself. They are very beautiful.
And we also have a Jacques-Marie Mage. One of our clients sent this into us to be able to make it what they dreamt it could possibly be. This is Lucknow. This is a beautiful tortoise and gold frame. So we did an indoor tint. I'm gonna steal this really quick here so you can see it a little better against the white. This color is called Bali to Watermelon. Because it is done on a high index, we did have to go a little bit darker than 30% on the Bali just because of the material involved. There is a gold flash smear on this frame, and this is absolutely stunning. That gold just pops, it ties into the frame, and it is an amazing piece of eyewear. Just absolutely gorgeous. That watermelon at the bottom is just enough to kind of brighten up your skin tone. That Bali at the top is nice and light as well. We did pair this with an extra active brown. So again, Team Brown, yay, one for the win.
Team Brown, let us know in the comments if you're Team Gray or Team Brown. Who all out there, Team Gray or Team Brown on transitions lenses?
So So here we go. When it is all said and done, you have this fantastic brown transitions with this gold flash smear. It is absolutely stunning.
The gold mirror makes it stunning. The gold mirror is the cherry on top. Look at that, guys. Like, that's incredible. I loved combining mirrors with transitions.
Yep.
And I have a YouTube video that just dropped last night that is actually around this Masunaga 100, although it's in the demi amber navy color. And we did that exact same color, that Bali to watermelon, on a transitions brown. We didn't add the gold mirror on that one. Oh, team green. Craig votes team green. All right.
Yeah.
Gonna be some graphite greens. Is it graphite green or is it emerald green, Craig? Let us know. There is a video that just dropped on YouTube. If you want to see more Bali to watermelon, I think you guys are going to like Bali to watermelon. It's a good amber color fade to a nice, like, rosy color. Really flattering, really beautiful. Oh, Craig says he's team graphite green. All right. 100%. So Bali to watermelon, I think you're going to start seeing a lot more of Bali to watermelon.
I think so, because we've got some other pieces coming up in the near future that are going to be in that same category of color. So it is amazing the phone calls we get from people that will watch our videos and call in and go, oh my gosh, you guys are doing what I've always wanted done. We absolutely love to hear that. We really do. We work really hard to be able to produce eyewear that is not only functional and works to help you see better, but that you also are seeing better. So
right. You want to,
amazing.
You know, I mean, we're always trying to have fun, be creative, play with color. We want to use great lens technology because you need to see well, but you need to feel good about how you look.
Oh yeah,
Becky Jo.
most assuredly.
Like, you need to feel good. You need to feel like the color speaks to you, it makes you feel good, it complements your personality, and when all that comes together, everything just, you've got harmony. You got harmony with eyewear, you got good vision, you feel good about the look, and that's what we love about being opticians.
Yes,
It's very rewarding being an optician, helping people see, feel good about how they look. We appreciate you guys so much, all of our clients, all of our viewers all around the world. We couldn't do what we do without you. It is Mother's Day weekend, so you know, we can all thank our moms because you know, without our moms, none of us would be here.
Yes,
so
it would be questionable at best.
So everybody, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining, and we will see you all in the next live.